Well, good afternoon, folks. We're out here on the hard water. It's been a while since I've made a video. Haven't had much luck getting any fish. A couple here and there, but nothing to make a video out of. That's for sure. I'm out here on a lake. I've only fished a couple times now. Once during open water and twice now already during the ice. Trying to make this video. Actually going for Bourbot. Trying to catch my first Bourbot ever. Never caught a Bourbot, and I want to catch one. I want to try one, eat one. I'm in 63 feet of water, crystal clear water. There's perch down there, but there's been some bigger fish down there too, but I haven't been able to get one to bite. I don't like bringing the perch up this far unless they're big. I'll let them flop off the hook down there and come off by themselves, but because the barrel trauma is something fierce. 63 feet of water on a perch is not good. Probably about 98% of them will go back down. Once in a while you get one or two that won't. Other than that, yeah, I mean, you can poke them, poke their bladder, they'll go back down. You can just let them sit in the hole for a few minutes, and a lot of times you just poke with your rod tip, they'll take off, go back down. But I try not to bring them up if they're small. I just got a small jig on this one. I got a big pout pounder type of bait on there with a couple big minnows pinched off on there. Well, they're not pinched off, they're whole, but a couple big minnows. It's still daylight, so they say the Bourbot don't start biting until dark or a little bit before dark. So I'm trying to stay relatively close to the bottom, within a couple feet of bottom. I've talked to 3 different people out here. Every day I come out here, I talk to somebody different. They got a different depth that you need to fish, but I'm in 63 feet. It seems to be a sandy bottom. That seems to be a pretty good spot for him. This guy I talked to today says the weeds is good, but everybody else says sand and gravel, so I don't know if it's got pulling my leg or what. But anyway, we're out here in this 63 foot. It's a little flat. It drops off behind us to about 90 foot or 100 foot or something like that. So, yep, that's what we're up to. We're trying to catch a Bourbot. I won't bore you with not catching nothing, so we will just, there's something coming up to it, probably a perch. Probably a little perch. Little perch. So, yep, the sun's shining. It's in the upper 20s or so. Hoping something hammers that big bait and I can reel me an eel pout. Burbot. Maybe catch me a burbot. A little leopard skin grease ball. I'm trying. I didn't know they were in this lake until recently, so that's not now why all of a sudden I'm trying. I've had a couple fish come through up high that seemed to be pretty big. So I don't know if them were bigger perch or lake trout or Bourbot. I don't know. They wouldn't bite. I had one chase me up and down quite a bit. Not real fast chase like a lake trout likes to do, but I'm thinking it might have been just a bigger perch, but not 100% sure. So we're just trying to make it happen. See if we can catch the old freshwater lobster fish. There's a few fish down there right now, but I've been in everything from 68 feet of water. The other day I tried, I think it was 62 or something like that there as well. And here I'm in 63 and a half. But this is the flat I was in over the other day had a little bit of mossy weeds on the bottom. And I didn't mark no fish. Didn't get no bites. Dinky perch. That's about it. But Oh, there's a fish. Oh, that seems like a decent fish too. I'll reel him up. I don't know if that's the perch or what, but he's got a pretty good bend in the rod. Might be something we need to keep anyway. He seems to be pretty big. Oh yeah, it's a nice perch. Oh. There we go. First perch of the day. I'll get a little light on the subject here. Let me see his float bladder's popping out. We'll just stick him in the bucket. Send this back down. I'll put some water in that bucket. I'll get that rod out of there. Put it over yonder. I'll be right with you. Back, right. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Got that guy in the bucket with some water. I'm using our red spike. He's a little crunchy, but he's still good. I took some hard shell. This is pretty funny. I've done it before too, accidentally, but this time I did it on purpose. I took some red spikes that were all crusted up that you would normally toss out. Let them sit on the tabletop for a couple of weeks, and now I got a whole tin of flies in this. As soon as I go bluegill fishing again, I'm gonna try to. If they're still alive, I'm gonna take them bluegill fishing. Some fresh flies. So we'll see. There's guys all around. There's a group of guys over here to my left, and there's one guy over here to my right. A couple guys back over. There's a few guys around here and there, but quite a few guys to the northwest. I don't know if it's just a better area, better water, sandier bottom. I'm not sure, but there seems to be more people over that way tonight than there has been, but who knows? It's only 4:47, so we got a while till dark. Not a lot, about an hour, a little over an hour. One guy I talked to said he caught one at 3:30ish one day, and yeah, some guys catch them 4:30. Some guys will catch them before dark, so we'll see. Got a pile of perch on me down there. Uh-oh. Something hit the minnow. Something hit the Bourbot rod. Are we just suckling on the minnows? I actually have. I'll show you this one real quick. This is just something I took a broken rod, got my Cast King Industrial or BFS reel on there. This was actually a 6-foot or a 6'6" St. Croix light action. I think it's the St. Croix Triumph series light action, and I broke a few inches off the tip, and it's no longer a light action. This thing is like stiff. So I built it to put it together with some extra parts I had, and so hold on. I made it with some extra parts to make it for like fishing for lake trout. So I got that, and I'm using it for my burbot because I'm sure they fight pretty good. They get pretty good sized fish. So, oh, there's another nice decent fish. Got some fight to him. I'll have to show you that here in a second too. What I whipped up. It's a decent perch. They're no monsters, but if I'm gonna catch them and bring them up this, I'm hitting on the minnows again. Bring them up this far, and it might as well be something decent I can keep and eat, and they're pretty decent size. Another nice one. My glass now so I can see to get this guy unhooked. There we go. Another decent perch. He's probably about 8 inches. I don't mind keeping that. It's not too difficult to clean. But let me show you what I got going on here. I have this piece of paracord right here that I got rigged up to a little pulley. Right up here is a little pulley. And it goes down to the rope. It goes down to my transducer. And I got a little bread tie on my transducer cord. So when I catch a fish, instead of it getting tangled up in my deucer, I just reach over, pull this up, poop, right on the ground. You probably didn't even see that one. Here, I'll show you again. Just drop it down. You get a fish on, just reach over and grab the rope, paracord, pull that up. Bloop. I normally have it behind the screen, and it'll pull it back, so it's out of the way. It wasn't behind the screen that time, that's all. Okay, here we go. There we go. What is the rumble stumble out there? Sounds like I heard a... Oh, it's got over here in the quad. Well, one guy that was over to my right seems to be gone. I don't know why my screen went purple again. It's been doing that for some reason. Puppy dog. Alright, where am I? Here we go. Whoa, look out, boo. Almost gave you a treble hook. Definitely don't want to do that. I don't know why it keeps going purple. And this water here is pretty clear, as you can see how much it lights up from the sunlight out there. I'll show you with the door closed and how much it lights up. It's like there's somebody got a light down below me. It's pretty awesome. My fish water this clear is 2019 when I fished on Grand Traverse Bay. It was the last time it froze over, and it froze over now. I guess too. So they said it's froze over 6 times since 2000. The last time before this year was 2019. That's the year I blew out my back. This is a long rod. I made it so you could fight big fish with it, so got a long butt on it. I think I got $10 in parts in it or something. Something's on there. I don't know what it is, but it's fighting pretty good. It's on the Bourbot rod, man. On the big, I'll show you when I get it up. This big giant spoon with these big monster treble hook on it, and well, it's just like a big chunk of. Oh wow, it's just a big old perch. Nice. And that monster. Well, like I said, if I'm gonna bring him up from 50 feet of water, 60 feet of water, it might as well be something decent. He's decent. That's the second fish I caught on this rod. The first fish I caught on this rod was a walleye. Let's see, there it is. It's the big old orange slab chunk of weight with a couple minnows tail hooked. I'm gonna stick it out the window there for a second, let it charge in the sunlight. I don't know how bright it is down there right now, but my camera don't go down that deep. I think that's a 1 ounce 1 ounce jig, 3 inch, 1 ounce, with a big old treble hook on it. It goes down pretty fast. I was surprised that perch ate that with 2 minnows on it. That's pretty wild. It was pretty close to the bottom too. Pretty crazy. But hey, a few fish in the bucket. I'll eat them. Yeah, I don't know what's going on my screen, but did that earlier too, then it quit, but now it's back to giving me some interference. I mean, someone's live scoping me from over there. Well, I got tip upside out all over the place, man. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5, 6. Man, that screen being screwed up like that really sucks. Why does that? Well, that transducer quite a bit below the ice. I don't need to have it that far below the ice, do I? I guess it really don't make a difference. It's a beautiful day here in northern Michigan, though. You can see the old sun shining out there. Let me turn on my power pack where battery dies. There we go. See the sun shining. Oh, here we go. Graph. See, now it's always in night mode when you first start it. Go back to switch to day mode here in a couple seconds. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. We will see if I can get a burbot. Wish me luck, folks. I'll keep you posted. And something is coming up to 20 feet to hit. Look at my bait. I'm not sure what it was or what it is, but it's right on my bait. I got that Take-A flash. Oh, he's gone. Take-A flash. I just put a minnow head on it. I gotta be careful when I'm letting it down because it spirals into the other line. So I gotta let it down a little at a time. Let it settle back. Make sure I'm not tangled. It is now. 22. It's already starting to get lighter longer, that's for sure. That's what I like about late ice, because you can fish till 8 o'clock, 8:30 at night, and it'd still be daylight. Oh, here comes something come racing up from the bottom after my bait. Let's see if it bites. Might just go up and check it out. And then say, nah, I don't want no minnow head. Where's the wax worms? Yeah, there was something on it. It wasn't very big, though. It was still checking it out, though. Seems like them bigger fish are coming in a few feet off bottom. Some of them ones, like the ones I got in the bucket, at 8 inches. I usually don't keep them that small, but under the circumstances, I will. I'm confident they all probably would have went back down. Eventually, they would go down. They pretty much always do. Most of them, not every one of them. Like I said, a couple of them I had to take home. But, you know, we use them for pike bait on a tip up sometime. Hopefully, if I get a chance to do that. If I get down onto Lake Mitchell late ice, I'll try to do that down there. I usually catch some nice bluegill and crappie late ice down there, so we will throw a tip up in or two, or do some hole hopping, try to catch some gills and sunfish and some crop stars. Down how low will it go? It goes down to crackle mode. Crackle mode. Alrighty. Looks like you guys can see pretty good even without the light. You guys can see pretty good. Alright. We will there's some fish down there, but it seems like the minnow head I never have luck with the minnow head, so I figured I'd try it again, because these fish seem to be relatively aggressive, but I usually don't have much luck using a minnow head. Dead stick in a whole minnow, yep, I'll catch fish. But to use just a minnow head, I don't seem to have that much luck doing that. I've tried it quite a bit. I just haven't had that much luck doing it. Get some ventilation going on. But I figured I'd try it. Can't hurt. I like it when you pick it off the bottom, that's for sure. They'll chase it like crazy, but oh, there's a bite. Let's see. He ain't very big. We'll see if he'll come off. I'll give him some slack. No, he's still there. Come on. He's still there. Come on. You can get out of this. Well, maybe you won't get out of this. I might have given a little bit too much treble hook. Yeah, he's on there. He ain't terrible, but he's not nothing I'd normally keep for sure. Probably only about a 7-incher. Maybe. I don't know. I'm no expert, but he ain't very big, I can tell you that. No, he ain't very big at all. Not at all. Not at all. We'll just throw him back in there. He should take off eventually. Oh, what the heck. There we go. I'll tell you what, the hooks on this Tika Flash are tangle friendly with anything. That's one problem I see with a lot of the real small baits like that. The hooks tend to hang up on everything on the bait. Excuse me, folks. Had to get a little sip of Mountain Dew. Yeah. Going down, going down. Make sure I'm not getting caught in my line. I'm really hoping I can catch a Bourbot tonight, folks. I am really itching to just to feel what one feel like to fight. Feel like to fight, or feel how they fight. And see how they taste. Guess I never fished for them before. I didn't know they were in this lake. And now that I do, well, I guess a lot of people out here try to catch Bourbot. There's supposed to be smelt out here too, but I don't know where they catch the smelt at. I haven't marked any out here. This is my third time fishing. Normally on Green Lake you start marking fish the smelt well before dark, so we got fish coming up. So I did hook one on the minnow head, so we'll see what happens here. And see, there he goes. He's gone. But he's coming back up though. Oh, there he goes back down. Yep, he took off. He went back down. You seen him headed towards the bottom. Sometimes you'll see him on the screen go down, but sure what it is, but everything up out of the water. Look at bending the rod, so I don't know if it's just a big perch or a small Burbotowski. It is a giant perch. I mean a giant perch. I just thought, oh my lord. Holy Toledo. Yeah, folks. Look at that. Holy perchness. Oh my gosh. Oh. Let me get this back in the water. Where's my hook down over on the rod handle? There. Okay. Let's grab the bump board. Let's bump this little feller. Whew, that's a perch, man. He is, oh, it's hard to get him to close his mouth. About 12 and a quarter. I'm gonna grab a selfie with him real quick. Hang on, folks. I'll give you one last look at him there. We'll put him in the bucket. He's definitely going home. And I'll put a couple more wackies on this here Chica Flash. Got a couple small bites. I think it's just small perch and a lot of stuff chasing, but this guy just came in and it was just all weight. So I set the hook and the rod bent over pretty good, and I was like, oh, yep, this is a fish. Looking for a burbot and catching jumbos. Let me give this guy a little charge. This Olay headlamp is awesome. I think it's 2000, whatever it is. 2000 lumen on high mode there in turbo mode. It doesn't seem like they want to bite unless I'm using the old pencil grip on my rod. That's kind of funny, but yeah, that was a nice bite, nice fight. Everything, well, that's pretty solid. Let me get this down there, and I'm gonna pull up that Bourbot rod, and I'm gonna change the jig to a green glow instead of the orange glow. So that's a good perch, folks. Good perch. The biggest perch I've caught out here so far. Can't beat that. 12 and a quarter. I'm okay with that. See, then really don't mind keeping them so much if they're good size. Got marks coming up after my burr bait there, but I think they're just perch. Seem like they're bigger perch too. Definitely look like bigger marks down there. Like the last one that comes through in a bit, and that big one I just caught. Come on, I see you down there, guys. You can bite. I'll let ya. Pretty picky, pretty finicky, but some of them really like the rays, and some of them just like it sitting still. I think that big one just bit when it was, I think it was just sitting still, I think. I'm not 100% sure, I don't remember. Oh, there's one. Oh boy, yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not sure that's a perch. That might be a burbot. That is definitely not a perch, folks. I could have reel up this other rod. I think I got a burbot, folks. I'm not sure. But he is pulling. He's taking a drag. I gotta get this other bait up. Okay, we're up. Oh, I think he just came off. He did. Damn it. Oh, man. Son of a gun. That was a big fish. Got me in the weeds. Damn. That was big. I don't know what that was. It was huge, so I don't think I've ever had a fish on this rod double it over like that, so that had to be a burbot. Had to be. I don't know what else it would have been, being that big, unless it was a lake trout or something, but or just a giant perch. But I'm not sure. That was big. That was big, folks. Oh, my heart's pounding. It was awesome. I want to feel that again. That's what it's all about. Ooh, he was ripping drag too. Oh my word. I want that again. Whatever, I just came off the bottom and just cold cocked it. You seen the, I hope you guys can see the rod. It just went bonk. Oh man. I should have not even worried about that other rod. Dang. Man, I'm bummed about that. That was a big fish, folks. I don't know what the heck it was, but that rod was bent right over. Oh my goodness. That was a fantastic fight. I don't know what it was, man, but it was big. It was big. Oh. Coming smoking up after it. Wow. That thing thumped it. I felt the bite like somebody hit it with a hammer. Whew. Dang, I wanted to see what that fish was. I'm bumming till I get the next big bite. I hope I get another one. I will. I have confidence now. A little bit anyway. It was a big fish. No doubt about it. That was a pretty good sized fish. The way he just thumped that thing, man, the rod just hunked over. So can you take a blow to the junk, your bend rate doubles you, or takes your breath away. So that rod did. Oh my God, what was that? I don't care what I catch it on. Another one, like, I don't know what it was. I just want to catch one. I'm hoping it was a burbot, but nope, we just went to night mode on the screen on the old Garmin. Screen goes black background when it goes to night mode. But there's a bunch of fish down there. Oh, that was awesome. I don't want it too tight, but I want to tighten up where I can set the hook. That was awesome. That was a fight, man. Not sure what it was, but I'm hoping burbot. But we'll see. Hopefully I can get another bite like that. Come on, fishy. And again, it's like 8:42. I don't know what it is. It's fighting pretty good. Well, now it's just like dead weight now, but it is a rock bass. Oh my gosh. Here, Rocco bass. I don't know. I thought I was hoping it was a burbot. No, freaking rock bass. Freaking rock bass. There's the hooks out. Yep, got ourselves a rock bass. I don't know if he'll go back down or not. We'll see. You got to try to go. He ain't even tried to go. We'll see. We'll give him a few minutes. He's starting to try to go a little bit, but that's not what I was expecting. Crikey. I was hoping burbot. What a disappointment. haven't marked a lot of fish since we had that last big one on right before dark or right at dark. Marking some fish up high, marking some fish, you know, but they're really not wanting to bite. And now I got a rock bass that don't want to go back down, so he'll be going home too, I'm sure. This is alright because they taste good. It's a pretty big rock bass though. See, there's something, marking something there. Quite a bit off the bottom. It's actually coming up towards me, I think, right now. I don't want him too much. I want him coming to me a little bit. I don't think he's going back down. Just run right past him. See what he does. Not much. That was something. Rock bass. Dang it. That bums me out again. Oh, I should have known when he stopped fighting halfway up that it wasn't what I was looking for. He just started floating his way up. Back out here. It is the next day. I don't know if you see down there, but we are in 26 feet of water. There's a lot of perch, a lot of little perch. Just dinking around, seeing if any burbot come up shallow. I've been going deep. 3 times in a row I went deep, and no burbot, no confirmed burbot. So I'm not fishing for burbot, I'm fishing for perch. Maybe I'll catch a burbot, you know, reverse psychology type of thing. I've been catching quite a few perch, nothing big. I don't know, probably caught one, I guess one probably about 8 inches. Didn't keep nothing, let them go. This deep of water, they can pretty much they'll all go back. Excuse me, I gotta get a drink. Got the old Mountain Dizzle. When I was in the hospital, I just pumped Mountain Dew into my veins through the IV. I'm just kidding, of course. Got the tungsten on the one rod, and then I got just a teardrop on there with a little orange licorice ball. One of the old school Jensen eggs that they don't make anymore. It's a bit of a current. The wind's coming this way, so there's a bit of a current blowing across this way. In 25 feet of water, 26 feet of water, you can see the bottom really, really easy. It's pretty beautiful. It's super clear water. Oh, we got little ones down there. They're biting at my split shot. Oh, there goes again, biting at my split shot. A little perch. Just twitching that jig. Oh, there he is. don't know if he'll stay on there long enough or not for me to reel him in, but oh yeah, we got him. He ain't big, but we got him. And there he is. Well, he wanted that jig, didn't he? Oh, monster. That's what we call the Ferlito jig. That's an orange Jensen egg. They don't make them no more. You can find them, you're lucky. The red ones are really good for perch, and the orange ones are really good for perch. I don't think you guys can see down there, but if I put a minnow on, they'll just tear it up. The current's pushing my jig, my tungsten, into the transducer. I gotta hold it to this side of the hole. Beautiful sun out there. Sunshiny day. Might throw the Tika flash down there with a couple waxies on it or something. I'm sure they'll bite that. I know they'll bite a minnow, but that's almost non-stop dink attack there. But there's one down there on him. You can see them. You can't really see them looking down straight down. You really can't see the fish until they strike. When you see that flash, they're white of their mouth opening up. A little bit of weeds down there. Probably sorry about that. I'm sure it wasn't a great view. I'll throw a minnow on here in a minute. You can see how aggressive they are to a minnow. But I'm hoping a burbot will come up shallow. That's what they're supposed to do when they're spawning, is they're supposed to come up shallow. From what I understand. I did some research online today about them, so they'll spawn anywhere from 15 to 30 feet of water. And this is the time of year that they spawn. And they're spawning after dark, or come up into the shallows after dark, of course, so I'm hoping they will cruise through here. We will see. The guy that's sitting right here in front of me, I talked to when I first got here. Ellie went and introduced herself like she always does. And he said one of his buddies caught a burbot up in this area last week, so. Or hooked one, lost it at the hole. So, yep. Hopefully we can catch a burbot. If not, we'll catch a bunch of dinky perch. Like I said, I'll throw a minnow on here in a minute. Problem is I can't keep up if I got 2 rods in. I'll probably put that other bait down, the Tika flash, with a couple of waxies on it. Or I could put a waxy on tungsten and play with them on the ultralight rod, on the noodle rod. The noodle rod. Noodle rod, noodle rod, noodle rod. Alright, here we go. Where is the jar? There it is. For the orange licorice ball. They have the anise scent on them, or their anise scent that kind of smells like black licorice. You just gotta barely skin hook them, and they'll twitch around on the hook a little bit when you twitch the jig, and sometimes the perch just they can't stand it. Grab my spectacles. Some light. Yeah, there's a minnow. He was right on top, ready to go. He was ready to go. All right. Send him packing right into the gullet of a dinky perch, probably. Hopefully several dinky perch. Whew. Wind is a huffin'. Yep, there goes the minnow. It's getting attacked. Getting attacked. There it goes. Oh, we lost him. Might have got our minnow. Oh, we lost that one too. That's the problem, running two rods. Gets to be an issue trying to keep up sometimes. Oh, let's see if I can peek down the hole. See what's down there. I don't know. There's a lot of them on the graph, but it's hard to see them when they're straight below you. Unless they turn and you can see their stripes, but... Right, Ellie Valley? Might have to check that minnow here in a minute. Might have stole my minnow. Yep, minnow's gone. Ah, here you go. Sorry, boo. Minnow's flopping around in the yeah, my bait tray down here. Got him. minnow going. It'll go down faster than tungsten. That's a dinker minnow. I want something a little bit bigger. Oh, my tummy hurts. We are not staying until 9:30 tonight. That's for sure. Maybe 8 o'clock. But I suppose if we catch anything bigger, we can get back on here. I don't know where my minnow's at. It's down there somewhere, though. Might be in the mouth of a fish. I don't think so. That was a dinker attack. I guess we have a fish on. You don't feel very big. No, he's not very big. It's just starting to get dark. Still catching some small perch, but they're starting to evacuate the area. It's getting dark, so it seems like every time it gets dark, the perch just disappear. There's still one biting at the minnow, though. I just put a new minnow down because it was gone. Got a couple of hot dogs on the heater. Puppy dog's hungry. Yeah, I know you're hungry, aren't ya? I'm getting a little hungry, so we're gonna have a hot dog or two. Oscar Mayer wieners. Wieners. You're such a good girl. Wieners. Oscar Mayer wieners. A lot of people seem to be leaving already. Some people are just coming out. Some guy just came out a minute ago with a snow dog and a couple of sleds, so. I talked to the neighbor over here again a few minutes ago. He'd over talked for a few minutes. He's catching the same thing I am, just dink perch. Fish come racing up above everything, and you raise up to them and they disappear. They shoot right back down to the bottom. I'm hoping once it gets dark, maybe the burbot will start coming up into the shallower water. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping. I'll put down my big glowy jig here in a minute. Since I'm not getting us on the minnows anymore. I know you're hungry. You just gotta wait for it to warm up, my little stinker. You just gotta wait. Yeah. Just hang on a few minutes. The hot dogs are cooking. This thing has a perfect spot to hold them in there good. And then the other one I put down here at the bottom. I gotta stick my knife in there to slide it around to get it in and out to rotate it, but yeah, it works. Give her a little quarter or a half a twist. And that's it. So I'm hoping we catch something else after dark. But we'll see. There's some fish down there, but they're probably just still some lingering perch. Not sure. They're not biting. What's the matter, little girl? What's the matter, little girl? What, are you hungry? Want a hot dog? Huh? Want a hot dog? I know they're not the best thing for you, but it'll get behind till we get home. Yeah. Yes, I'm gonna pinch you fat on your neck. That's not fat, it's just the skin. That's just some skin. Minnow's going a little crazy. Crazy, crazy. What are you looking at down there, you puppy dog, you? Huh? What are you looking at down there? You the little girl. What? I know you're hungry. You gotta wait. You just gotta wait. Yes, you do. Uh-oh, I hit a bite. What, Allie Valley? Huh? What? What? Smells like fried hot dogs in his sucker. Yes, it do. Put that a little closer to the bottom. Take the hot dog. Ooh, hot dog exploded. That scared me. Did you see that hot dog explode, Ellie? Huh? Yeah. Sprayed grease all over the heater. Smells good though, doesn't it? Yes, it does. What? Put a little more glow in this little feller here. Put some more bait on if it needs it, which it does. I guess having a charger on ain't gonna help if the phone's not plugged or the camera's not plugged in. There. Charger. Yeah, we're charging. Charge it. Well, it's only missing one wax worm. We'll put another one on there though. Okay, Tika flash going back down. It's cooking, I know, it's cooking. It's probably hot enough for your tastings. Seems like everything disappeared from the bottom. There comes something. Don't look like nothing big, but oh, fish on. Let's see what we got. I'm sure it's a perch. Yep. And away it goes. Bottom one's almost done enough that we can cut it up for you, puppy dog. Ba-ba-ba-doo, ba-ba-ba-doo. Jump on one. Oh man, that was a whack. That was a whack. Did you see that whack on that thing? I'll probably turn the headlamp off. Still see pretty good. I got my Temu Or Timu's LED lights on here in here. They come with like 4, 8 or 10-inch strips. Lights it up pretty good. Got a remote and change the colors and all that good stuff. Come on. Come on, fishies. Come on, fishy, come on. Ooh. Yeah. I think them hot dogs are calling our names, folks. We'll get back with you after we snack. Unless we catch a big fish. Haha, we'll see. Give me. Alright, minnow deployed. Gonna get ready. Oh, pulled the minnow out of his yapper. I think I pulled the minnow off the hook too. Yep, I did. Way to go. Let's see if I can hang on to this one long. I'll get him on the hook before I drop him into the oblivion. And away he goes. Minnow deployed. Ah. Minnow in process of deploying. Oh, minnow down. Dinker. The monster. Move back my minnow. No deployed, sir. There we go, fish on. That's a little better. Oh yeah, there we go. There's a decent perch. About 7.5 incher maybe. Alrighty, let's do that again. Settle down, wind, settle down. Oh, I had one for a second. Supposed to be in the 40s here all next week. Oh, I missed him. A little slow on the punch on that one. There's a pretty good current ripping through, man. That's for sure. On a lake, too. Minnow's getting bit on. Tungsten's getting bit on too. Fish on. Fish on, fish on. Not a monster, but a fish. Oh, he just spit up the minnow. Give me my tungsten back, little feller. There it goes. There he goes. See you later, little feller. Come back when you're 10.5 inches. Or bigger. Keep hitting my drag. I think my minnow's still on there. Oh, that one came loose. It was just weight, didn't feel no bite. Just weight. There's one. Oh, that's a little better. Not big, but he's a fighter. Oh, yeah. He got some attitude. There you go. Little curly tail. He thinks he's a burbot. Curling his tail like that. Cooked hot dogs on the grill on the heat hog last night, and it smelled like hot dogs in here still. Now they're ignoring the minnow and going for the tungsten. Before they were just tearing up on the minnow. Which I'd rather have me the tungsten. It's more fun. Especially on this rod. This little noodly thing. Noodle. There's one. Just little twitches. Little twitches. Da 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 da. Little twitches. He's got a minnow in his mouth too. Might not be a minnow left on there. Nope, there's no minnow on there. What's in there, rod tip? You gotta be careful of the bait in there. That's a dinky minnow. Ah. Minnow deployed. Minnow getting bit. Oh, minnow hooked up. Fish on. A little better. He's putting up a fight. Got a little glimpse of him down there, but he's not big, but it's in the other line, that's for sure. Oh, he made a mess, didn't he? What did he do? What did this fish do to this, to everything? Oh boy. Oh man, it's a nightmare. I don't know what's... You can't make out which way it's going. I honestly don't know what's going on here. I think I just about got it. Sorry about the quietness, folks. I'm constipating. I mean, concentrating. And this through there again. Wow. Fish was pretty good. He's had some good training. Let me give this... what did I do? Okay. Give this line some assistance going down. No, we don't need to hook the weeds again. Come on. Kidding me? Trying to get the other minnow back down. Oh. Oh, hang on to the minnow. They're slippery little fellers. Excuse me. Minnow's back deployed. Minnow's getting swacked. Fish on. Oh, feels better. Feels better. Yeah, not terrible. Only 6.5, probably 6-incher. Just a little feller. The tungsten's getting whacked on down. Minnow deployed. Minnow deployed. Minnow getting whacked. Yep, Minnow's whacked. Minnow might be gone. I'm pretty sure the minnow's gone. Suckers. Yep. Minnow going back down. A little bigger minnow this time. We'll see if we get a little bigger fish. Probably not, but got one on the minnow. He might come off. Then again, he might not have. Ain't very big if it's on there. Nope, he came off. It's a little bigger minnow, so might not have had the bait all the way in his yapper. Something came up to get it at 10 foot. Something came up and bit it. Only 1 second it's, I see the minnow's getting whacked. 1 second it's the minnow, next second it's the jig, and then it's back to the minnow. Now it's the minnow. Attack my minnow. I think I'm gonna try the Tegu flasher in a second. Oh, there's a bite. Maybe not. Nothing bigger. It's just another dinker. What is a bite? Minnow's getting whacked. Minnow's getting whacked. Whack the minnow. It's like whack-a-mole. It's whack-a-minnow. They're whacking it. Something like that. Oh, yeah. I can see him coming up. He's not that big. I mean, he's decent, but not big. Better, though. And away he goes. Oh, yeah, he's still hanging out. He'll take off in a minute. Dang it. Alrighty. There goes the minnow. Might give him a little more spring. That might be the minnow going crazy too. No, that's not the minnow going crazy. That's another fishy. You know what they say? Dinks all day. It keeps you busy in case a big one does eventually come through, I suppose. So put this down. The minnow's gonna get it. Oh, well, the tungsten that got whacked instead. Now the minnow's whacked. Double. That's my first double today. First double in a long time, actually. Oh, and he came a free. Son of a bitch, man. Son of a gun. That was funny. Video. We didn't catch a burbot, so we're 0-4 for the burbot hunt. So we caught one little dinker about 7 o'clock. It's almost 7:30 now. So we're gonna call it a night. Easy on that water, girl. We're gonna call it a night. Like, share, subscribe. I need some more subscribers, more followers. It'd be awesome. All right, man. Peace out. Take care. Have a good day.